US to deploy 700 Marines to LA to help curb protests. US Health Secretary RFK Jr. purges CDC panel on vaccines. And Canada will boost defense spending to hit NATO targets this fiscal year. Hello and welcome to your Hook News Brief this Tuesday morning. Here are the day's top stories. The US military will temporarily deploy about 700 Marines to Los Angeles until more National Guard troops can arrive, marking another escalation in President Trump's response to the fourth straight day of protests over his aggressive immigration policies. Reports suggest that for now, the Trump administration was not invoking the Insurrection Act, which would allow troops to directly participate in civilian law enforcement. Staying with the US, Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a vaccine skeptic, has purged a 17-member panel at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention that provides expertise on vaccines. Announcing the move in an editorial in the Wall Street Journal, Kennedy said the conflicts of interest on the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices were responsible for undermining trust in vaccinations. Kennedy noted that if he did not remove the committee members, President Trump would not have been able to appoint a majority on the panel until 2028. Moving on, Canada will significantly boost its defense spending to hit a NATO target of 2% of GDP this fiscal year, 5 years earlier than promised. In a speech at the University of Toronto, Prime Minister Mark Carney said the action was required to ward off the multiplying threats from hostile governments, terrorist entities and cyber criminals. Pressed as to how Canada could afford this at a time of rising budget deficits, Carney cited efforts to cut spending while ruling out tax cuts. Shifting focus to the Middle East, Palestinians in Gaza say they were fired on once again near one of the 8 distribution centers run by the Israeli and US-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation on Monday. Witnesses said that for the first time, they were fired on by Palestinian gunmen near the GHF sites in the Tal al-Sultan area of Rafah in the south. It comes days after Israel's Prime Minister acknowledged that it was arming Palestinian clans in Gaza who were opposed to the Hamas. Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry said 6 people were killed and 99 injured from areas designated for aid collection. That's all for now, folks. Download the app or log on to hook.online for more news updates.